Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be covering a blog, an old blog post from Plugged In that was originally posted December 10th, 2009. I'm highlighting this blog post because it's an interesting look back into Christian and especially Christian purity culture, of which Plugged In promoted. And in addition to purity culture, they also promoted a certain Christian way, a Christian aesthetic of dressing and appearance. And the hypocrisy, the utter hypocrisy, being in a culture that promotes those standards and seeing how they treat women and then going through that and still having a similar attitude towards those same women. That attitude is prominently displayed in this blog post, as you will soon see. The title of the blog post reads, "You're Pierced Now," with a question mark and an exclamation mark after it. I begin reading. My first thought was, ew. She looked dirty, like her hair was matted and could have used a long visit with Head and Shoulders. Then there was that huge nose ring. I hadn't seen many pierced nostrils before, and only, quote, bad girls, unquote, did it then. But Christina Aguilera wasn't afraid to buck society with nasal trinkets. That 2002 picture of her still sticks in my mind. Parentheses. In a maybe I should shower again sort of way, end parentheses. Her grunginess aside, the once rare nose ring can now be seen everywhere. Trendsetter Christina paved the way for cleaner-cut Miley Cyrus, Scarlett Johansson, Jordan Sparks, and Kelly Clarkson, and even for Jane Doe and some of my friends and family members. Probably yours too. It seems to have taken just a few Hollywood celebrities and some photo spreads to reorganize lots of people's thinking on the matter. While I'm no longer shocked by holy nasal cartilage, in part because I've also seen countless women with studs overseas, it can still cause controversy in the United States. I know. Last week, out of sheer curiosity, parentheses, and impishness too, end parentheses, I walked into the office wearing a fake stud on my left nostril. I did it because I wanted to see how much of the stigma remains, and more important, assess what the nebulous stigma is. The tiny Austrian crystal got interesting comments from the few who noticed it, but only after I told them it was fake. Among the remarks, some said things like, quote, "It looks so genuine, I love it, get a real one," end quote. Others, however, were less flattering, saying, quote, "Women who do this are insecure or angry," end quote. Or, quote, "Women who do this are vain and careless," end quote. Or, quote, "They're just looking for attention," end quote. All over the map, aren't they? But certainly less disparaging than they would have been 10 or 20 years ago, and that's largely because of media. So now I want to cast the net wider. In your part of the world, is this kind of piercing becoming a more acceptable societal norm, much the way ear piercing has over the last 50 years? Or do you think the stigmas are more often true than not? Most important, why do you feel the way you do? For the record, I will never get my nose pierced. I don't especially love my snout, but I'd like to keep it intact. Even the slim possibilities of infection, scarring, and necrotic tissue just aren't appealing. And honestly, dealing with the labels I'd probably get, coupled with my own second guessing, aren't either. This article is missing a crucial sentence or two, where the author admits that maybe, just maybe, they shouldn't carry those stigmas towards women who do currently pierce their noses. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you for watching/listening, and I will see you in the next video.